Hey Dave, how frustrated were you with the umpire's call while Victor Gonzalez had the bases loaded?
I just felt that the low strike was called all night long, both ways, and in a big spot like that, it just obviously it was a run, and so I just felt that the consistency that everyone's trying for and what we hope for, I just felt that it just wasn't consistent with the night. So it's just the pitch, and I just was frustrated with it.
And Kenley Jansen shared with us that he didn't feel like he had his best stuff tonight. What was missing from him that you saw?
Um, I think, yeah, he said it right. I think didn't have his best stuff. He didn't execute like he has been, and they took advantage of it.
And during Julio's outing, he limited the Giants to only 2 hits. What impressed you about his performance?
All of it. I know early on in the first inning, he tried to go fastball away to Yaz and left it arm side for the homer, and after that, he and Will were just really in sync and executing his breaking balls. The fastball got better as the night went on, and to see to have him go 7 innings and ultimately lose a game is a tough one to swallow. But as far as Julio, outstanding.
Thank you, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Next question is from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead.
Dave, that's twice in the last 4 days you've been 3 outs away from getting a share of first place, only to have Kenley blow a save. How much of that plays into your frustration tonight? And is there anything to rethink about his role?
Not thinking about his role. I'm not going to rethink his role. I think that we're all frustrated when you have a game in hand and you don't win it late. But no one's more frustrated than Kenley. Expects a lot of himself. So we just got to keep going and continue to put ourselves in a position to win a baseball game. And we've got Walker going tomorrow. A fresh bullpen, so we got to find a way to salvage the series.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Next question's from Eric Steven. Go ahead.
Dave, I know Turner pinch hit in the 8th there, but he was on deck in the 7th. Was that just a situation if someone got on base, he was going to hit?
Yeah. 2 outs, nobody on. It just really the leverage isn't there, so I just felt that there'd be a better time, and so later on in the game, it just made more sense for me.
With Mookie, I know we talked to you pretty far ahead of the game, but do you have an idea of like where he's at now compared to like earlier, or is that something you don't really know about till tomorrow, like how he's feeling?
Yeah, I think it's more of a day-to-day thing. He was out there and took some ground balls early, just kind of get his body going today, and didn't feel great. So it's kind of wait and hope to see if he feels better tomorrow, but he was unavailable tonight.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Last question's from Mike DiGiovanna. Go ahead.
Dave, just wondering if it bothers you a bit hearing the boos for Kenley, especially after the years he's had thus far.
It does. It does. This guy is a lifelong Dodger, and I think to start is the fans certainly have a right to voice their frustrations, and absolutely, I get that. But I do believe that this guy, born and raised as a Dodger, and what he does, he cares about the Dodgers, the fan base, and he's shown that on the field, off the field, and no one hurts more than he does, to be quite honest. And he's worked really hard to kind of get back, and should have been an all-star this year, and he's had a fantastic season. So there was a hiccup the other night, and to have one at home, he was looking forward to pitching at home. And so for it to not go well, I think that, yeah, I'm disappointed to hear that, certainly. He's not going to say it, but I am, yeah.